Hello, everyone. Welcome to This is Life Yoga. My name is Kimberly, pronounced she, her, and this is our 15 minutes and under series. We have 15 minutes and under to make sure we spend some time on our yoga mat and taking care of ourselves, whatever that looks like for you. That's listening to this video and laying here and reading a book. Fantastic. If that is taking a different posture because something I offer doesn't feel good, please do it. Child's pose, shavasana, great option. Anything else you want to do. Like, this is your time, this is your space, this is your time to listen to your body and get what you need off of the four corners of your mat today. So, with that said, let's start in our comfortable seat and we're going to set an intention into today. So, feel free, hands on your lap, hands on your heart, hands in your mudra, your choice. Eyes closed, eyes open. So, take a few breaths. Just bring yourself onto your mat. And if going internally today does not feel well or feel good in your body, that's okay. Listen to the sounds in the room. Maybe feel the texture of the mat. Touch your arm. Feel the temperature in the room. Also great places to go. When you're ready, set your intention for today. What would you like to get off? Or if that doesn't feel like resonating with you, is there somebody you'd like to send some well wishes to? Or both? An intention and dedicate and send some well wishes to somebody. Both are awesome options. If you close your eyes, gently begin to flutter them open. Welcome to your head. So, for today, we have us kind of lying on our stomach. And again, this may not be what you need today, and that's okay. Shavasana is a great place to be. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be actually flipping back and forth just for the camera's sake, but you do not need to. So, laying in Shavasana on your stomach is also a great place. What we're going to experiment with it today is frog. So, this is not the part where you'll see me sweat, but I will here in a minute, in a little bit. So, frog. This is actually really good for your hips, but also challenges your hips a lot if you don't have open hips. So, maybe you do one leg at a time. So, what I'm doing is I'm lifting my knee up. I'm not craning my knee up. If you really have open hips, maybe you do. But if you don't, that's okay. Just slightly bend your knee. If that feels okay, maybe you bend the other one and do both at the same time. If not, you do one at a time. That's 100% a-okay. This is our frog position. Feel free to rest, lay down. I'll cue you when you switch legs if you're doing one leg at a time. Just to hang out for a minute. Feeling the support of the floor. You can have your head actually on the ground. I'm just up to the side, go past it. Whatever feels good to you. I just feel like laying on my hands right now. And just breathe, relax. You can listen to the sounds of the room. You can go internal and listen to your internal sounds. It's all up to you. Make your choice consciously, meaning acknowledging what your body is asking for, what you need. If you took one leg and would like to switch to the other, please feel free now. Otherwise, if you're doing both, just continue to hang out. Feeling the hip opening. Maybe you don't have to, but maybe laying here has helped open up your head. You can go a little deeper. I don't know. It's up to you. You can see how it feels. Just feeling that hip opening. Like I said, if it doesn't feel good, not a problem. Lay in Shavasana, take child's pose, or just be and breathe. Nothing you ever have to do on the yoga mat is breathe. begin to release your legs. Maybe bending your knees, windshield wipering. I'm just noticing. How do your hips feel? Start to practice tuning in and just noticing differences. All right. From here, this is where you're going to start to see me flip a little bit. We did some lower body. Now we're going to go to our upper body. And I'm trying to get some two good deep stretches for both parts of your body. Playing with the upper and lower. Earlier in the week, we did points throughout the body. Now we're doing calves. So find your sphinx pose. So that's shoulder and elbow alignment. And that's chest reaching forward. If this doesn't feel good, don't do it, right? That's okay. Chest reaching forward. Feels as it almost feels like you're pulling back on your mat energetically and reaching the heart forward. Get a good stretch across your chest. Engages your back, right? Strengthening our lower back. Now take your right arm, take your right left, right? Take your right arm, and you're gonna thread this underneath, and you're gonna rest. So might be too intense for some people. That's okay, not a problem. Right? You have the options to not do it. Fantastic. If you still like to get a stretch, come to sitting, take your arm, cross, and support it. And then you'll get a nice stretch there as well. Not as intense because you can control the pressure. You don't have the ground pushing against you. And hang out here for a minute or two, or a moment or two. Excuse me. This is a stretch for your upper back, your shoulders. We've done variations of this in the past, for sure. I've done this too. This time the focus is on holding a little bit. A little bit more yin, less yang or yang. And feel free to come out of this at any time. You do not have to hold this as long as I'm holding it. Coming back out, find your sphinx pose while I switch. Remember, transitions are important. So find that sphinx pose. Take a moment in your sphinx pose. Okay, now we're doing our right arm. So thread your right arm underneath your left arm, coming down to the mat. Again, take an alternative if this doesn't feel good. You might notice one side feels different than the other. And checking on your breath. For example, this side is a little tighter for me for whatever reason. My breath is instantaneously shortened. It wasn't as long and smooth as it was on the other side. No judgment, just information. And this side too, maybe notice if there's any points where you're holding. Are there points where you can surrender? Whether you're holding your arm up, whether you're using the ground to support your arm, or you're resisting and fighting. Interesting. You can learn a lot from those moments. Begin to release coming out. Once again, finding your sphinx, reaching your heart forward. And pushing back into child's pose. Stretching your arms out long in front of you. Or you can take embryo pose, where your arms are back behind you, knees are together. Whatever feels better in your body. Mm-hmm. And slowly make your way to sleep. Grab my clock again. And just take a minute or a moment. Check in. Hands at heart center. Come back to your intention. And also check in with your body. How you feel from where you started to where you are now. Now I feel very, very different. A little bit more mellow, a little bit more grounded. You closed your eyes, certainly better than I've been. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining me today. I'm so thrilled that you took the time to take care of yourself today. Keep up that pattern. Remember, self-care is a journey, not a destination. I don't think we ever truly arrive. And thank you, everybody, for your feedback, for liking, sharing, and subscribing. It really does help. I do love to hear from you. Please feel free to follow me on social media, links below. And again, just thank you for being the wonderful you. Acknowledge that you're beautiful and what you offer to the world is valuable. Anyway, until next time, thank you, my This is Life Yoga community and family. I look forward to seeing you next.